Hello and welcome back to my F1 2018 career mode. This is 3 in 2 days now, I believe. So we're really getting through these episodes now. I want to try and get them done before the new game comes out, and then we can get straight into the new game. So, you know, we're here at Hungary, and as the title suggests, we are Hungary. Because we still have a 100% podium record, and I want to try and keep that. But this has never been a particularly strong track for myself, so I'm not particularly what's the word? Hopeful, yeah. I think the car is good enough to get us P2 either way, but I don't think we're on for pole. I've been doing a few practice laps, and so far my teammate has beaten me in all of the sessions. So we need to get some good laps in. The car, still as always, feels very quick. I do have actually a very sore wrist for some reason. I smacked it on the wall yesterday and it's really hurting. I've actually had to turn the vibration off because it was hurting that much. Wow, that's not good. Whoa. Already they're bottling it. Let's take a look at that. I think I clipped too much of the inside curb, maybe. Oh no, not really. The car just got quite unsettled. It didn't seem to like it, so I won't use a flashback. I'll keep going. I'll just try and do it on the next lap. But I am very much looking forward to F1 2019, as I'm sure a lot of you are. Perez is 16.7. That's not a brilliant lap. I think me and Alonso were doing 14.7s. So that's 2 seconds quicker than what Perez has done. Granted, that was in practice, so tyre conditions and stuff like that may be a little bit different now. Let's get it into the right modes. Hoping Brendan Hartley doesn't hold us up on our lap, but because I've said that, he will do. Right.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
15.1 there from Alonso, so yeah. Tad wide there because of the dirty air. Now what I could do with was not having a car in front of me, but he's very much holding me up. Oh, come on, Hartley. Oh, wow. He is so slow. You know what? I'm going to back out of this lap as well because he's just holding me up way too much. But I did actually notice that we have quite a badly worn engine. MGU-H is on 60% and the gearbox is on 66%, so that's not brilliant. Oh, let's get our foot down before these cars behind us catch us. Don't want to get held up again, so... I do like this track. It's just a shame that I've never really been any good at it. see how much Hartley was holding us up through there. Oh, and I'm not paying attention. Oh my lord, that was close. Definitely did not gain an advantage from that. Let's have a look at that. Wasn't paying attention, touched the outside curb there and just went straight on. That must have been close to the wall. Let's have a look from the outboard cam. Oh, look at that. So close to the wall, sideways. Got very lucky there. Across the line for a 15.5. That's still good enough for P2, even with that absolutely shocking line. So hopefully we're safe. Down to P4.
Our best lap so far is a
look at that.
15.5.
I'm telling you, that's been happening quite recently. Quite a lot recently. The Red Bull and the Renault have been very fast in Q1 and then they just couldn't carry the speed through into Q3, so I'm not too worried by that. May as well fast forward. Sebastian Vettel has been one of the worst qualifiers so far this season. Look at that, he's 3.9 seconds off. Valtteri Bottas is 3.8 off. Absolutely terrible from them. Alonso with a 13.3. That is ridiculously fast. That's over a second faster than what I did in practice. Look at the three slowest though. Verstappen, Bottas and Vettel. Trying to get through on the soft tyre. It's just a really poor idea. It's never going to work. Not with the upgrades on these cars. Never going to get through on them tyres. So, poor move from them. I believe all the teammates were through, so... Right, we are actually going to try and go through on the soft. I'm hoping we can, but if you just look there, the power unit is looking very worn. Which isn't brilliant, considering we're only about halfway through the season. I don't think I've actually done the right lot of upgrades to the durability department. So that could be why they're wearing out very quickly. But as I said in the last episode, we're not going to develop the car anymore to give other people a chance to catch up. Oh, you can see the grip difference between the two compounds. We've got a lot of fuel on as well, I don't know why, I'm sure I've set it to minimum. Brake nice and early there, easy on the power. That was more like it through there. Oh, we got a small lock up there, which made me jump the curb. And we come across the line, it's a 15.7. That's not a quick lap at all. 2.4 seconds off what Alonso did in Q1. But we are on the soft tyre. I think we're probably alright there, to be honest. Let's have a look at Alonso here. I believe he's on his flying lap. 26.6 in the first sector.
The
That's
track is pretty
pretty
quiet at the
quick
moment.
sector.
Perhaps we should get out there and get a few laps in.
He's also on the ultra soft as well, mind you. (27.2) in the middle sector. That's pretty quick as well. Alonso looking like he could top the timesheets here. Oh, it's only a 15.5 from Alonso, so nowhere near the 13.3 that he did in Q1. That of course moves us down a place. But look, he's only 2/10 quicker and we're on the soft tyre, which is about a second and a half slower. So let's fast forward here. We got 3/10 to P10. Oh. Oh, that is a worry. I'm going to go back out on the soft again. Just make sure that we do get through this session. You can probably hear the engine making some strange rattles. Wasn't it a brilliant exit there through one? Much smoother on the power delivery through there though. We're actually not improving by massive margins. Whoa, big slide there on the exit. We're about 2.5 tenths up, and I think that should keep us in, so we should stay in. Yeah, we go P8, so we did actually improve as well. So we are into Q3. Alonso 12.7. Where is he finding this pace? 12.7, that is ridiculously fast. That is 2.6 seconds faster than us. Granted, we were on the soft, but we did have quite a lot of fuel on board as well for some reason. So I need to check my setup, make sure I've not got any excess fuel on. No, you see, I've got barely any fuel on, but... Right. Let's go out, let's set a banker lap. So we really need to push here to try and beat our teammate. A lot more grip on these ultra soft tyres. Oh, that was shocking. A well-deserved warning there. Alonso 15-1. That's not a brilliant lap, but that's pretty much what he did in the other session. He set one slow lap and then came out and just absolutely murdered everyone. We've not had a bad lap. We go first with a 14.3. Now I can go quicker than that because obviously I made quite a few mistakes on that lap. So I'll put the next set of ultras on and just get ready, really. Look at that, we have the exact same final sector time as Alonso. He lost a lot of time in sector 2, but actually Ricciardo has the fastest final sector by 3/10 to us.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:14.3.
Raikkonen is in P3 in the Ferrari. This looks like he's coming in. Yep, he is. So let's go back to this. Let's fast forward a little bit. Give ourselves time for one more run. About there. Let's go. Now we really need to ace this lap to even stand a chance, really. We've got a Ferrari in front of us. That's not really going to help. Alonso has already gone onto his flying lap. If I can get right up the Ferrari's backside, it might actually help. It might give us a tour. See, he's giving us a bit of a tour there. Sliding. This isn't. I don't think we're going to improve. Oof. Contact with Alonso there. Not Alonso, Raikkonen. Oh, he actually went. Oh, hang on. Let me find him. Where's he gone? Here. Look, Raikkonen actually messed that up completely. Went off the track, so I thought he was letting us through. And he just came back, turned left. And then there's nothing I could have done about that. So, I mean, that's Raikkonen's fault, really. See, he's gone again. Nothing I can do. Because of that, we're half a second down on our time, so we're not going to improve, I don't think. Yeah, just appalling. Doesn't look like Alonso's improved, though. So we might still get this pole position. Yeah, we are 3/10 down, but I think we got the pole. Yes, we did.
That was a fantastic drive.
So Alonso, in Q2, he did a 12.7. So I'm not sure where all his pace went, but he lost 2 seconds on his best lap.
All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow.
So that means that we're on pole by 3/10, which was not something I was expecting. Especially not showing Alonso's pace during the other 2 qualifying sessions. I was expecting him to absolutely mince us and go to pole, but no. Clearly showing his hand too early. And that got us... Well, he must have had a really shoddy lap there, though, to lose 2 seconds. Because... Right, I'll mute that a sec. Just checking that the stream's going alright. See, look, it says there he did have the faster lap than us, but we obviously got the pole.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
Tell you what, lap the field and I'll buy you a pizza. Right, I'm going to do that. I want a pizza. But the car, feeling very good. Obviously I start on soft tyre as well, so we've got the best advantage there. And basically what I need to do is not let Alonso get in front of me. Because as we've seen in the previous 2 races, Alonso's managed to get in front of me off the line and then he's just driven away, really. Obviously in the last race we did something about it. We had quite a bit of pace on soft, so I don't need to watch all that.
Okay, the run into turn
medium.
1 isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care.
You know, I think we do a 2-stop, ladies and gentlemen. I think that is the best idea, 2-stop, because I don't want to touch the medium again. It's awful. It's just a terrible tyre to go onto. Let's put 5 laps of extra fuel in, that should be enough. And yeah, we really need to get a good launch off the actual line.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into
Laying a lot of rubber down there should help us in the start.
brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
I'm going to put it into Rich for the race start. We may as well skip the formation lap. Not much point in actually doing it. Let's just get straight into the race, I guess. Right, here we go. It's a pretty decent start. We got a better getaway. I'm going to go to the inside so that Alonso can't dive us. Oh, we locked up a little bit. Alonso's there. Oh, I think I accidentally put him into the wall. Oh dear. What did I do there? Oh, he was alongside. I didn't realise. I thought he was behind us. He's still going. I don't think he's got any damage. Doesn't look like he's got any damage, so I'm not going to use a flashback. Obviously, I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to block him. Whoa, we've been smacked by Perez. What happened there? Perez just fucking assaulted us there. I mean, I was on the racing line. Perez trying to go up the inside there where there's clearly not a space to go. That touches us, puts us onto the curb. And obviously we just go flying. And then I believe we hit Leclerc on the rejoin. Oh, yes we do. That was definitely my fault. But again, not going to use a flashback. Looking very gloomy. Let's get Ricardo there. Got him. See, even on the soft tyre we have a lot more pace than these guys. Let's go the wide line there, get early on the power. Raikkonen going around the outside of Perez.
We're looking at some gearbox wear. Try to keep your number of shifts to a minimum.
Already Jeff telling us we've got gearbox wear, keep shifts to a minimum. Oh, I'm going to do what Perez did. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm backing out. And then he's brake checked me. Fucking hell. Right, we'll use a flashback for that because I'm not getting brake checked this early. Look at that. Oh, can we get it stopped? We can.
Nice work.
Let's have a look at that. Obviously, we backed out of that, and Perez just took a completely wonky line there. Were we off the racetrack? I don't think we were all four wheels off. Oh, we were, actually. I didn't get an illegal overtake, though. So the stewards thought that was fine. Oh, I'm on the grass as a result. Oh, for God's sake, I'm going to have to cut the chicane. That's really not helped us. We lost a position against Perez now. A bit of contact again. What is going on? It's actually Raikkonen in the Ferrari who's getting away. Look at this, straight around the outside of Perez. Easy manoeuvre. Oh, maybe not. He's got a lot more straight line speed than us. Later on the brakes. There we go. Perez was very early on the brakes there. He nearly got overtaken by Ricciardo. Look at that. He's got a lot more straight line speed than us. Look, he brakes very early. And Ricciardo is still on his outside. Right, we need to try and catch Raikkonen now. I'm guessing nearly everyone will be doing a two-stop because a lot of them have started on the Ultra. Oh, lots of understeer through there. Obviously the gloomy conditions not really helping with heating the tyres up. Ricciardo is right up our backside. He's gonna have DRS, so let's push quite hard.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Oh, brake far too late. Let's use the ERS. Let's try and keep it with Ricciardo. Oh, a bit of contact. I'm sorry, Ricciardo. I'm going to use a flashback for that because that was a dodgy overtake. I don't want to be overtaking like that. There you go. That's how it's done. Up the inside, nice and clean. He's actually lost a lot of time to us there. Just have barely any grip at all through this section. We are catching Raikkonen. Fastest lap by us again.
Fastest lap of the race so far.
I don't know where Alonso is, but he hasn't come up saying he's pitted or anything. So I'm guessing he's just trying to fight his way back through the field.
Caution, caution.
The yellow, it's Raikkonen. Raikkonen's got an issue. We've just been gifted our P1 back. What happened to Raikkonen? Has he lost drive? What happened there? Yeah, he just seems to have lost drive. Very interesting. Oh, yeah, he's pulling off as well.
Green flag.
So that helps us out. Whoa. Oh, our gearbox and our MGU-H are looking really worn. And I need to focus on the actual race rather than my engine.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
I don't know if MGU-H is deployment or recovery. Alonso's in the pits. There's a Sauber going very slowly as well. He's got a puncture on the soft tyre. How's he done that? Look at this massive train. And Alonso deciding to pit on his ultras. So it's all kicking off. Maybe he ran over some debris. Maybe the Sauber. Oof. You can see we are really struggling for any sort of grip.
Reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep the temps under control.
Right, okay, Jess told us basically to turn the fuel mix down because overheating will wear out the engine even more. I'm gonna... Why is it saying medium? No, I'm gonna go on to the soft next. I'm doing the two-stop, Jeff. If you didn't hear that, Jess just told us we've lost a gear, so that's not good. That wasn't something I was expecting to hear 7 laps into the race. I can only guess it's first to second because none of the top gears are out. Oh yeah, it's second. So we may have to change the entire power unit after this race, maybe. Apart from the internal combustion engine, which we already changed. Whoa, get off the grass. Ricardo, he's going for it. Brake a little bit later than he did there. I'm trying quite hard here, ladies and gentlemen. I think Ricardo's in the pits. Yes, he is. Oh, massive block up there. That's no good.
Gap to teammate behind is 33.8 seconds.
So we have a 33-second gap to Alonso. Magnussen behind us is still on the ultra soft, so he's obviously not stopped and he's trying to stretch that tyre out. I believe our strategy was 14-14-6. We actually just set fastest lap of the race there, which I was not expecting. I'm actually amazed Alonso hasn't beat our lap time yet. Yeah, if you watch the quali, Alonso was 2 seconds faster than us in Q2, and then he must have done a really bad lap in Q3 because we got the pole somehow. So I'm amazed he hasn't set fastest lap. When it comes to changing the engine as well, I think we've got a load of parts that don't cause penalties, because that's me driving like an idiot because I'm trying to talk about something else. Just excuse me while I use a flashback. But yeah, when we change the engine we shouldn't get a penalty this time because we do have a fair few spare parts, and I've fucked it up again talking about the engine. We're actually coming up to lap that Sauber that had a puncture. Grosjean apparently has an issue as well. I'm not sure why that affects us, Jeff.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Oh, really struggling there. Big slide through there. appalling driving again from me. I think we're just about going to lap this Sauber and then we're going to have to pit. We've got an 18-second gap to Hamilton behind. I'm pushing quite hard now because I want to set a few fast laps before we have to pit. That's just sliding through that chicane there. Sauber getting out of the way very nicely. Thank you.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in
Yep, boxing this lap, says Jeff. Oh, we've lost 5th gear now, which is annoying. Oh, that's really messed up my line there at changing down 2 gears. Oh, that is a really big pain. Yes, Jeff, I am aware I've lost one of the gears, mate. That's really going to hamper us. I would usually use 5th through there.
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
Pitting this lap. Not going into 6th gear there because that would just be pointless. Alonso doesn't seem to have climbed up the order a great lot. Where is he? He's down in P16. And he is on the soft tyre, so I don't know why he's not climbing through the order, really, because we're going quite quick. Excuse me. Let's have a look. Yeah, so the nearest person to us is Ricardo, who went onto the medium tyre. So he's obviously aiming for a 1-stop, whereas we're doing a 2.
Complete, go now.
Yeah, we're doing a 2-stop.
Stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
We still come out in P1 as well, actually. We come out ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Oh, we've got 5th back. Nice. Oh, I'm messing up because I'm looking at the fucking gears.
You're pushing too hard. It's causing your gearbox to take increased wear.
Jeff says we're pushing too hard. We're not really pushing at all, Jeff. Trying to see what gear we've lost again. Oh, I'm just messing up because of it. Hamilton is in the pits now. He was behind us. Now it's Ricciardo up to P3. Hartley still hasn't stopped and he's in P2. Oh, I can't get to grips with these fucking tyres. Get it? Can't get to grips with these tyres. Purple in both sectors though, so there you go, 17.9.
That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Even with some pretty shoddy driving for myself, that's still fastest lap. And what is Alonso doing? He's still not set fastest lap. Shitting hell.
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
I just made them deploy the VSC. Not going to use a flashback even though we've lost a heap of time and grip. Oh my god, what is going on? How have we lost so much grip? Oh my god. These tyres have obviously gone very cold from doing that. So we've lost a heap of time. Lost about 10 seconds there.
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC
Come on.
ending. Wait for green. Okay, clear.
There we go. Right, I need to push now because we need to pit still. So I need to get a big gap to Daniel Ricciardo. What is going on with my driving today? Right, it's 13 seconds to Ricciardo. I believe the pit stop is about 18. And what lap do they want me to pit? Lap 30. That's not going to happen. I need to pit before that. I'm going to pit on lap 28 or 29. Right, fucking stop talking now. I just need to drive. Otherwise I'm going to lose this race. Alright, so I'm sorry if I don't talk a right lot now, but I need to get my head down and focus a bit. One thing that will do. Shut up, Jeff.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
No, couldn't even hear me telling him to shut up. Shut up, Jeff.
Copy that.
There we go. That was actually the fastest lap. There's a car coming out. It's Sainz. What is Sainz doing all the way down here? In the Renault, which is one of the quicker cars now. Jump that a little bit. There you go, another fastest lap. Whoa. That was very close to me dropping it there. Let's have a watch at that. I think I clipped too much of the outside curb. Yeah, too much outside curb, and I'm amazed I didn't drop that. Obviously we ran wide a little bit because we picked up dirt on the tyres, but Alonso is in again. Now he must be going on to the soft if he's doing a stop now, 14 laps from the end. I believe Alonso is still, I think he's in P16 still. I think he's just ahead of Sorokin. Thank you, Sorokin. So let's have a look what tyre Alonso is on. He's on the soft. So does that mean he's... Oh, that's the wrong button. Does that mean he's done ultra soft? Where is he? There. Why does it say he's just... Yeah, so he has done ultra soft. Interesting. He's on the right strategy, but obviously due to lap 1, he's a long way behind. But from the pace that we've shown, I would have felt certain that he came back through the fucking field and got up to P2 at least. I'm pretty certain if it was us driving his car, we would have got it back up to P2. But Alonso has not even been touching us on lap time. fact, let's actually have a look at what his lap times are. All of his laps have been in the 22s and 21s. What is going on there for Alonso? That is nowhere. If you check us out, look, we're in 19s, 17s. What is Alonso doing? Look, even Ricardo is in the 119s. So what is... I'm very confused as to what's gone on there. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, Jeff. If we didn't have to stop again, we might have actually been able to lap our teammate. So I don't know what's gone on in Alonso's race to make him that far behind. He must have some sort of issue if he's 3 or 4 seconds a lap down on us. Either that or we've just been driving brilliantly. Whoa, that was very close. Alonso's caught up to the back of that train very quickly. So I don't understand how he's not setting fastest laps. He's on brand new soft tyres. In actual fact, I think Alonso's just overtaken someone, so let's have a look at that. If it will show us. Oh, look at that, around the outside of the Williams there. Good move by Alonso there. As we go purple in the first sector again. There you go, right. Let's check lap times. Our last lap was an 18.0. And Alonso's was... Oh, he's done 2 17s. Okay, that's a bit better from him. 17.8 and a 17.9. So where's his pace been all afternoon? Look, you see there, his pace was 121s, 122s on his old set of soft tyres, and now he's suddenly doing 117s. Very strange. So if Alonso had been doing that sort of pace all day, he would have been back up to P2, I would have thought. But he just hasn't been. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nearly dropped it there on that curb again. Whoa, and again. Let's see if we can take a look at that actually, because that looked very sketchy. Oh, please show me a better camera. There we go. Look at that. Properly side by. Yeah, look, we actually touched the sausage curb there, which spun up on the back wheels and nearly sent us off. I mean, we've got a 30-second gap now to Ricciardo. After the spin that we had, that was 13 seconds, so we pulled 15 seconds on Ricciardo. Even with our gearbox issue, we're still pulling away. Oh, pulling. Right, there's a Williams in front of us that we're catching. I believe we're pitting next lap. What's this lap, Jeff? We'll do 7 laps on the ultra soft. Probably end up catching back up to Stroll. Look at that. I don't know if Stroll, I'm guessing Stroll slowed down there to let us through, but just so much more grip than all the other cars. In fact, there is Alonso. You might have just been able to see him there. But we are in for our final stop of the day. And my goal now is actually to, after the pit stop, catch back up to Alonso and lap him. Because if we can do that, then that will just show who the dominant driver is. So that pit stop has cost us about 25 seconds. So if we can catch 25 seconds in 6 laps, so much grip on these ultra soft tyres already. Look at this, we're already right up Sainz's arse again. Oh, I've made contact with him there. I thought he was going to let us through, but he didn't. You can just tell how much grip I've got. I can just throw the car into the turn, not even worry about braking. The amount of grip we have, guys, is just incredible. For that, we're a second faster than our fastest lap already. And we're not even in rich mix or anything like that, because we don't have the fuel spare. At a 16.3 we've just done. Alonso was about 30 seconds in front of us when we came out. Well, on track he was about 30 seconds in front of us, but he's obviously quite a long way behind us. We're already up to the back of Stroll, like I said. Oh, that was a bad line through there, that was shocking. Obviously, I don't need to be pushing this hard because the race is pretty much won. Oh, Stroll. Oh yeah, just block us some more, sir. There's so much grip, it is incredible. Wow, big kick of oversteer there. I'm going to use a flashback because I do want to try and catch Alonso. Another fastest lap, 16.1. No one has been anywhere near us this race. Good slide there. The gap to Ricardo already back up to 30 seconds. So that's the pit stop we made has just been disintegrated already. Two laps to go. I don't think we're going to quite get Alonso, but we might get the train ahead of Leclerc. Leclerc letting us through there very nicely. Just the amount of grip. I can't explain how weird this car feels to drive with this much grip. Hulkenberg letting us through nicely, thank you. Right, I'm going to push this lap. Let's try and set fastest lap on the last lap. Thank you, Grosjean. I think we might get held up by Perez too much. Oh, I thought he was letting us through. That was my bad. I'll use a flashback for that. You see, he lifted very strangely. I thought he was letting us through. Oh, he is this time. Very weird maneuver there by Perez. Oh! Oh, I can't change gear! Oh, I can't change gear. The gearbox has got a mind of its own. Oh dear. Oh, what is going on? Come on, I can't change gear. Oh no. The gearbox really does have a mind of its own at this stage. I'm pressing the change down button. I don't know if you can hear that. Thankfully, it's on the last lap where we've done this. Look, I'm pressing the button. It's not letting me change gear. Jesus Christ, that's a strange ending. Thank God it was on the last lap where it did that.
A great win then for the McLaren team today.
If that had happened halfway through the race, I think we would have been screwed.
Give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Well, we absolutely dominated that race.
And look at that. They're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm really happy to see them there on the top step of the podium.
Yet again, the 100% podium streak is still on. But as you saw there, we will definitely have to change the engine and gearbox for the next race, which I believe is Monza. But I don't think we'll get a penalty for it, because I haven't used all my components yet, so we should be okay.
It's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Lewis increases their championship lead. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you
Gotta be me, surely.
Sebastian Vettel. He was a class above
Vettel.
today, just an absolute pleasure to watch.
Look at the lap time difference.
McLaren moved further clear at the top. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings.
What has gone on in this race?
I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
There was only 2 people who set quick laps, and that was Alonso and Hulkenberg. They did 17.60s, but we did a 16.1. I don't understand that, because obviously you saw in qualifying, Alonso was nearly 2 seconds faster than me. So I do not understand what's gone on there. Let's go to the interviews if we've got any. I would have thought we did. After that dominating win. Yeah,
Great workout there today. How do you think it went?
How do you think it went?
It doesn't get much better than a win at this track, does it?
Why doesn't it? I'm gonna go with that one. Couldn't have done it without the team behind me.
You must be thrilled to be up on the podium.
It was a great race. The aero package is just right for this track.
That was a close finish. Between the two of you.
No, it was not. He was about 30 seconds behind me, even with my issue. No, he was nowhere near me at all.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
Well, I can't help that. I'm going to leave that one.
Great. Well, that's everything.
But, I mean, that was just a domination victory, really. I'm going to check the standings, and I'm also going to check to see what track is next. I think it is Monza. So a new power unit there would help a lot. Obviously we got the team goal, but ooh.
Fantastic podium. Well done.
Well, I forgot it on. 3-3-2-2.
Adjust the terms of our proposal. The more ambitiously we set our targets, the more willing the team will be to give us better perks.
I'm going to put that to 3.
We'll have a few chances to suggest a deal, but we need to be
Oh, really? That's too much?
If a proposed contract exceeds your value to the team, it will be rejected.
I didn't mean to do that.
Too many attempts will leave us stuck with the original offer.
Let's go second and second.
Let's
there
try
we go.
Else. Okay, that proposal looks good. It seems all parties are happy with the deal, so it'll commence at the next race weekend.
Yeah, so we should be able to change the engine without getting a penalty. Oh, we can't change the gearbox without a penalty, though. Oh, we will have to take a gearbox penalty. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure how many places it is for a gearbox penalty. Oh, it's Belgium next. My bad. But, Belgium will be done later tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And it will be a 100% distance race. Just because I love Belgium. So, it should be around 7:30 tonight, UK time. So, it will be 100%. So, it should run up until probably about 10 o'clock tonight. So, if you want to watch that, feel free to come in and join. I would expect that it's going to be a brilliant race. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's still 100% podium streak. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10 wins this season. 10 wins out of, what, 12 races? So
received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this
yeah,
week.
we are pretty much the top dog this season. As I said, not going to upgrade any more of the car because, well, I don't really think we need to. Because you can see from the chart there, we are still miles clear of every car. And Alonso didn't even score points in that race, so we are... What's he on? He's on... Double Alonso's points is 296, so we're nearly doubling Alonso's points. And McLaren are on 434 points. Big gap behind to Red Bull on 158. Then Ferrari 157, so 1 point between them. And then Merc are actually on 119 with Force India on 115. So yeah, if you're looking forward to the 100% distance Belgium Grand Prix later tonight, feel free to tune in. And if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, subscribe and all that sort of stuff. If you want to see some good racing in the future, stick to this channel, because I can assure you there is going to be lots of it. And when F1 2019 comes out, I'll be doing a career mode on that. Obviously I've pre-ordered it, so we get 3 days early access. So yeah, if you're looking forward to F1 2019 as well, feel free to stick with this channel. But thank you all so much for joining me today. It was a pretty good race, and I hope we can repeat this at Belgium later tonight. So take care everybody, and bye bye.